Hello everyone, and welcome again to another Lego Bionicle video. For today guys, we're going to be doing a let's build on the Bionicle Stars Rahkshi. This is set number 7138, contains 18 pieces and was released in 2010, just before Lego Bionicle was officially cancelled. Sad, right guys? I know. These were the final sets. Oh my goodness me, I honestly can't believe it. They introduced these small sets. Out of all the sets they introduced these to finally, you know, say goodbye to Bionicle until obviously they relaunched in 2015. But anyway, with that said guys, I'm going to open up the package and then from there we'll start by explaining to you all, I guess, a bit of background about Rahkshi. And then from there we'll get into the let's build. Okay, let's see if we can open this. Just a small little cut there. There we go. We don't want to cut it up too much. And then we can then just lay them down on the table there. There we go. Oh, that's quite rubbery. There we go, just like that. And I don't think there's anything else inside there. Nope, that is pretty much it. So now what we're going to do, since opening the package, is to give you a bit of background about this particular Rahkshi. Now, I don't know personally much about this set, just because I never collected the Bionicle Star sets, since the only sets I did collect, or the final sets I collected, were the 2009 Gladiatorians. Anyway, it says here on the Lego Wiki page, and I'm going to be using a lot of references and quotations, armed with the power of heat vision, the yellow armored Rahkshi are devastating and perhaps unstoppable foe. Hordes of Rahkshi fight for Makuta on the surface of Barra Magna, swarming over Gladiatorian warriors and Agori villagers. Rahkshi are suits of armor created when a Krata slug is immersed in energized protodermis. They have been Makuta servants for tens of thousands of years. They are fast, tough, but not indestructible. Rahkshi have different powers based on their armor color. Indestructible, but it says here, unstoppable foe. Not indestructible. That kind of contradicts. And not only that, this set doesn't have a Krata. So that's quite interesting as well. So I guess maybe it's meant to be a representation of the Rahkshi as a whole, possibly, from the Bionicle Star sets. I don't know. But anyway, that's a bit of information about the set. I'll put a link in the description below so then you guys can check out the Lego Wiki page on this particular set if you really want to. Anyway, let's get into the let's build. I just wanted to quickly show you the parts first, and wow, I have to say, these parts look really nice here. I've never seen such a part like this before. Very different, of course, to the original, since they are plastic. This is like quite rubbery. Very different. I think all the stars were quite rubbery, to be honest. Kind of similar with Paraka and some parts of Takanuva. But anyway, I like it. Looks pretty cool. And of course, the most important thing is to show you the golden shield, since this is what completes the Tahu set. Once you've collected all the golden armor pieces from each of the Bionicle Stars, you put it on Tahu, and he's meant to look like a golden, I don't know, Toa possibly, but he's Tahu. I have no idea, but here it is, and I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know what else I can say about it other than it being gold. Kind of looks like a Borok claw there. But yeah, very interesting piece though. It's more like a shield, but still, nonetheless, it looks pretty cool. So getting straight into the let's build, I don't have the official manual for this, so I'm going to be using the Lego instructions on my laptop in order to build this. I'm not really fussed, but then again, you know, it's quite hard to find any you know, booklets or manuals for these secondhand sets, unfortunately. I will say though, I did get this quite cheap. I think I got this for about $2 New Zealand dollars, $3 New Zealand dollars, so I was pretty happy about that, to be honest. But anyway, that's that. It's no problem at all. It's pretty it should be a pretty straightforward build, to be honest. But anyway, there you can see, making progress. Okay, so now we're going to be building the legs. So there's one. And where's the other one? Oh, here we go. And there's two. There we go. Just like that. So now we have two legs. And all we need to do is to connect them. So connect them in. There we go. One there. And then one on the other side. Just like that. So now, having built the arms, as you can see here, what we're going to be doing next is just adding on the staff that he has. So we're going to attach that on. Pretty simple enough. Just connect it onto the hands. There we go. And then we just need to put this piece in the back here, just like that. There we go, connect it in. And then what we need to do is to finally just add in this piece here. So connect it on. There we go, just like that. And this should connect here, I believe. Come on, why is it not going in? Connect in all the way through. It's so rubbery. There we go, just like that. And that's how you kind of get the beaming orange eyes that he has there, which is pretty cool. And there you have it, guys. There he is, finally completed. All I need to do now is just to do the review, and that's going to be pretty quick because there's not really much I can talk about other than the weapons and I guess his color scheme, which looks pretty cool to be honest. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So here you can see is the Rahkshi. The build wasn't too hard, of course. Pretty standard build. Now you can see articulation, pretty standard articulation there. You got some good range of motion in the feet and in the leg as well. So this whole leg piece is fixated. You can't bend the knee, so it's just one singular piece. So that's not too bad, that's alright, but then again, because it is a Bionicle Star, it's a small set, that's no problem at all. So here you can see now are his arms there. You can get some good range of motion there. Of course, if you remove the axle piece there, you can get a lot more range of motion, and that's pretty standard stuff. Backwards and forwards, a bit in the back, but still you can get some good range of motion there. And of course, you can move the hands as you know, as usual. So there you can move the hands, rotate them inwards and outwards, kind of hold them out maybe like a blade if he wants to, but it's really up to you. I just said if he wants to, as if he's alive, you know. But anyway, that's pretty much that. So now looking at the redesigned head. Now, of course, guys, this is a very different build to the original Rahkshi because of the fact that it has a new spine and a redesigned headpiece, which connects to the back, and very different to the original Rahkshi build from the 2003 sets. Here with this one, you can get some great articulation still, but still some flexibility as well. So it's rubbery, so the you know, the head is not likely to break as easily. I know with a few Rahkshi sets that I did have in the past, they broke because obviously as a kid, you know, you play with them and all that stuff. But anyway, that's that. So here you can see is the just the connector piece under there, the trans orange connector piece, which is meant to kind of give the orange eye color there, or the kind of the gaze there, which looks pretty cool. Of course, orange does go well with this color scheme. And yeah, the color scheme just really goes well, to be honest. I really like it. It goes well with the gray there. You can see the white spikes in the back, which are also quite rubbery and bendy. So that's great. So nothing's really likely to break. And yeah, it looks good. Of course, he doesn't look, you know, as armored as the other Rahkshi are, but then again, he is meant to be a smaller set with minimal pieces. But there you can see it. It looks great, I have to say. Now, looking at his weapon next, we'll look at his staff, and then we'll look at the golden shield. Here is the staff, as you can see here, and it's a double wielded staff. It has two sides to it, so I guess you can stab foes from either side, to be honest. But personally, I don't know if this actually has a power, if somehow his heat vision power somehow, you know, maybe connects with the weapon that he has here, the staff. Maybe it kind of seeps through into the weapon and then blasts it with heat vision. I'm not sure exactly, but if that's the case, that looks so cool. That would be definitely a great power and something very hard to handle for the enemies, of course. So a great weapon, pretty standard, very typical, exactly like Pohatu, the Master of Stone Pohatu, the 2015 set. Of course, he has the end bit there to one of his weapons, I think. Can't remember which weapon it was. Was it the boomerang? No, the boomerangs are by themselves. So where does this come from? I know it comes from Pohatu. I'm sure it does. But where? I can't remember. Anyway, it comes from somewhere there, and there you can see it there. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's a, you know, it's a great weapon to have, but it's pretty generic, pretty standard, but nonetheless still great. I just remembered, yeah, it's the dagger that Pohatu has, and then, yeah, it's the exact same weapon there, as you can see. Anyway, now looking at the golden shield. Now, of course, this is, I personally think this was a typical marketing technique from Lego to get kids to collect all of the the golden pieces from each of the Bionicle Stars, so then you can have it on your own Tahu. Personally, if this was, you know, me, if that was my younger self back in 2010, I would have definitely done the same and just collected all these. But anyway, that's that. It's a pretty standard shield. I like the color scheme, of course. It is in gold. As a kid, you know, you would have loved to have this in one of your sets. And yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't know where personally you would put this on the Rahkshi. It doesn't make sense for Rahkshi to have a shield. But yeah, I find that quite odd, to be honest. But anyway, let's see where we can place this on. There, guys, as you can see is what it looks like. This is kind of in his groin region. It looks really weird there, but I don't know, I just put it there randomly just to show you what it looks like. So that's one place you can put it on. Let's see if we can put it on his hands. So I guess here is another example of how you can place the weapon. You know, it looks a bit weird because you can see it kind of sticking out there on the side. It's quite a small shield, so it doesn't cover his hand properly, and yeah, it's too small for his body. I don't know how that thing would really protect him, but of course at the end of the day it's meant to be for Tahu. But yeah, anyway, that's that. You can see it there. It looks alright. You kind of see how I've converted the staff into this double-bladed weapon there. Looks pretty cool, I have to be honest. But anyway, I think that is my Let's Build and review done on this awesome set. One last thing just to quickly mention is the color scheme there, guys. I have to say it looks pretty cool. I would have really liked to see a yellow Rahkshi to exist from the 2003 line. But unfortunately we don't. We only have the generic colors. Exactly the same to the Toas. But nonetheless, still great. And hopefully in the future, I will definitely be recollecting those Rahkshi sets and reviewing them for you all. So stay tuned for that. There's one last, of course, place just to show you where you can put it. And of course, it's in the arm, and I think that's the best place for it, to be honest. It looks great there. It fits nicely, and just goes well with his, you know, obviously how you want to pose the set and stuff like that. Of course, you can put it on the other arm if you really want to. But anyway, I think that is pretty much it. Let's just get him into a nice pose there. Make him look good. Make him look like he's ready to fight. Get the arms up there. Oh yeah, there we go. Just like that. I really all hope you have enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments below what you all think about this set. Of course, at the end of the day, this set, as mentioned, it was the final set before Lego Bionicle was cancelled. So I don't know if they really sold really well, you know. If they did, let me know, guys. Did you buy any of these sets? Did you buy the Rahkshi set in particular? Let me know, guys. I really like to know. I really all hope you have enjoyed this Let's Build and review. Of course, stay tuned for many more reviews and Let's Builds on other G1 and possibly G2 Bionicle sets. As always, let me know in the comments below what you all think, and of course, please smash that thumbs up button if you have enjoyed the set, and of course this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, guys, so then you guys are all up to date with any new videos I do post out. Anyway, guys, thank you again so much for watching. I will be talking to you all very, very soon, and as always, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye!